Looking at tourism and artworks, it's intertwined. What way do you think Badagry, both the government, the people, can leverage on artwork to improve Badagry tourism? All right, viewers, today I'm with
Atiku Kamal Sewan.
just tell our viewers about what you do, who you are, and how long you've been into artwork.
All right. I'm Kamal Sewan. I'm a full-time contemporary artist based in Badagry.
Okay.
And I'm having my studio opening. I think this is about the fifth now. I mean the program. So
Okay. Fifth day.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So and the the idea of this program is to talk about how we need to stick to what we are doing.
Okay.
It's either you are an artist, you sell foodstuffs or anything, just even because I have this kind of belief that there's nothing you are doing and you even if you are not selling, I believe everybody have a payday one day.
Yeah.
So we just need to be constant on what we are doing, and
Keep pushing.
keep pushing. So that's the idea because a lot of youth are trying to. Everybody's looking for money,
Yeah.
and it's a way to satisfy ourselves or to feed ourselves. It depends on our perspective on getting money. So it's just like a way of alert people or try to ring a bell to people that even if you are feeling down or people are not patronizing you in any form or any way, just keep on doing your thing because a payday will come one day.
Yeah.
So it depends on how you keep on doing it, keep on pushing that will, and again, people that are collecting 30 naira, 20 naira today, because I believe that one day start receiving 2, 20, 30 million. That's how it is. It's just a gradual process.
Yeah. Briefly to the viewers, how do you start? What prompted you to art works, and how do you get to learn about it?
Okay, this is the idea. And number one, I will thank God. I will thank Mr. Awisu Gafar,
Okay.
the artist at front of First Bank.
Yeah.
There's an artist there.
Former hotel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then thank God for Mr. Akonde.
Okay.
People call him old school.
Okay.
So these are the people that really push me when it comes to this art of the thing. Though they are not doing what I'm doing, not this kind of style,
Okay.
but they encourage me a lot in some way. So I started this art since as a full-time artist 2012.
Okay.
And my first exhibition happens in Badagry Museum.
Okay.
That's a solo show.
Okay.
And then I'm the youngest artist
Yeah.
among the artists that show their work then. So these are the people that encourage me, support me one way or the other. So and it's not an easy task at all because before you produce your work as a full-time artist, before you um before you put it outside there for people to buy or to even see or comment on what you are doing, it's not an easy task at all. So, but thank God that the zeal is in me, and you know I have my own narrative as an artist. So, because most of my painting talks about the Egun people, is either in Nigeria, Badagry to be precise, or Benin Republic. So I talked about how we hold on to our culture, how people make jest of us, especially other tribes, the way they look down on us and the way they see, the way they put things in terms of if we are in midst of them, the way the kind of word they say to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the things I talked about. So I talked about how we love to accommodate people because if you take a look in Badagry, we have the Ilorin, we have the the Takpa people,
Ilaje.
we have the Ilaje, and we are together. And all these people even claim Badagry.
Yeah.
You understand?
The
So
Awori.
this shows even the Awori. So this shows how
Accommodating.
thing we are.
Yeah.
So we love to accommodate people, and we are not a violent type.
Definitely.
So these are the things I talked about. So I talked about the unlike I did some series about 3 to 4 months ago that talks about the Tofin people.
Okay.
These are the Egun people that based on water. You can only see them in riverine area, and how they catch fish and how they do things, how they live their life, how they love to just be on their own.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I talked about the interesting part about them. If they go on water, to catch fish and no fish, I talked about how they use charm, to
Yeah.
call this fish. So
Okay.
these are and this is who we are. This is Africa. We just have to, we just have to claim who we are. Let me use that word.
Yeah.
So these are the
Not
things.
minding the perspective
Perspective,
or
yeah.
about it,
No.
maybe diabolic or any other.
I believe that this is who we are.
Okay.
You see, is the Christianity and the Islam that came into it that make it
sound
something
strange.
not touched.
Okay.
Something irritating is something you
Not
can,
good,
it's
or
not something God is not
classing it as something bad.
or it's not something godly.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but as a real African, we don't even need to even think otherwise or even have this kind of thinking of things like that, because this is the
Part of
Egun
us.
people. And even if you go to Benin today, if you are talking about voodoo, you are talking about something spiritual.
Yeah.
So you understand?
Yeah.
So, and it's just part of us. This is the tradition. This is who we are. But because of the two religion has turned it to, and this is human philosophy. So these are the things my painting talked about. And then most of my paintings, you will see different colors.
Yeah.
You see lines that differentiate those colors. And this is talking about how beautiful we are. A lot of the Egun people are trying to stay away from their name, or because of
Okay.
maybe the name is boring, is not giving, or people don't. If people
Makes them
listen,
feel local.
exactly, if people hear that name, they will feel down.
Yeah.
They will be sad, all because of that name. Somebody that is bearing Hunami, Seipe, Sewanu, Sesi, Hunpe, because the name is
They
boring.
won't want to pronounce
And
it
this
outside.
is who we are. You can't claim that you are Cynthia or Precious. This is not you.
Yeah.
So you just have to, as for me, and this is how I encourage myself. I have to, even if my language or my tribes are like a dustbin, at
You need
least
to repackage it and
exactly,
make it
and make it
presentable.
exactly. So that is the idea that we human beings need to
Adopt.
understand or know. So these are the things I talked about my art, and God have been doing it. Though it's not easy, because sometimes as an artist you need to survive, especially a full-time artist. You need to survive. You need to take good care of yourself, and nobody is outside there to give you anything. You
Yeah.
just have to do it yourself, because
Encourage
nobody
us.
is ready to
Encourage.
encourage. So I've been doing it myself, and it's working. Yes, it's working.
So over time, how how is the patronage like? Looking at Badagry, you are based in Badagry, you are working in Badagry, talking about Badagry people, and from what I know about Badagry and art, people can easily appreciate your work being nice, good. But looking about the patronage, has it been encouraging? Because for you to have been in this business for this long and up to this moment, definitely you must have been getting some sales. Is it within Badagry or outside Badagry? How is it like?
Actually, when it comes to art in Badagry, is very low. Nobody's ready to um, nobody's ready to support or to help. I don't know, but to me, and with the little time I've, run some kind of art business in Badagry,
Okay.
it's not giving at all. Because the only thing they will only say in Badagry is, Obieka Tekmo.
That you are trying.
Eka, fine. That's just it.
That the work is nice, right?
Nice. they will never, buy, or, one way or the other, or to do the business, or even, try to push you to some set of people that will collect it from you.
Recommend you to
No.
the right people.
So, but me, I'm seeing future in Badagry when it comes to art business, when it comes to tourism.
Okay.
So me, I'm just praying, because it's part of my prayer, that God should try to give people that are in that position this kind of open eye,
Yeah.
to
see the lucrative
of
side
that.
of it.
Exactly, because most of my business, I've never sold in Badagry, but I could remember when I did my first exhibition in Badagry, and I can say it. I say it anywhere. I even say it yesterday. That the only person that buy my painting then, that's our king in Kweme, Oba
Okay.
Sejiro.
Was the first person that
buy
you.
my painting then, and he really encouraged me. That was 2013. Then he encouraged me to keep on doing. I did Zangbeto paintings then,
Okay.
and I talked about Uzan and things like that.
Okay.
So he encouraged me. He told me to keep on doing it. So most of my business, I do international business. A lot. Sent to Croatia, Zagreb, sent to Dubai. My paintings, especially my sculpture works too. I've even sell one of my Sato Drum, because I do Sato Drum. But the Sato Drum, the real Sato Drum only inspired me.
Okay.
But the kind of Sato I'm doing I'm not calling it Sato.
Okay.
It's not Sato. Because me calling my drums Sato is as if I'm under Sato's shadow.
Okay.
And as an artist, you just need to be unique and stand out, do something different, not something that people know. Even if you want to do something people know, do it in a way that, it will wow people.
Yeah.
It will not be boring, or
it will not be what they are used to.
Yeah, at least we don't see this thing before now. You understand? Things like that. So I call it my own drum. I call it Minọpọ Drum, which is togetherness.
Oh, wow.
So that from scratch, we Egun people, we don't discriminate. We love to, accommodate people. So this is part of us. So it's just way of, encouraging ourselves, and again, we should try to remember the roots, because a lot of people want to travel out. A lot of people want to, want to get there. Me, I'm seeing future in Badagry. No matter how the dirty game here, no matter how the rubbish game here, I believe it's going to good. Like Badagry will still be a space where, in fact, we will be wow. Let me just say it that way, because I'm seeing future. We have what it takes to be more global here in Badagry. We have what it takes to be in that high position here. We have it. So we just need to learn how to use it, how to think outside the box. I think that's the key things that we need in Badagry. We have everything. And it's very easy for us to go up there. But the only thing we just need is that thinking faculty, how we can handle that thing, how we can make it boom. That is the thing we have. Because I believe if most of the outsiders that do come here, they feel
that
amazing. Right? So this is happening here. We have this here. So as for me, I believe that is why I'm in Badagry, because a lot of space are outside there that I can, rent an apartment or have a space and start doing my thing. But, I just have this thinking of, I can't be in Lagos or Abuja and start talking about Badagry. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I just have to be here. And, most of my material I use, I find it around Badagry here. So imagine me living in Abuja or Akure. Where am I going to see Shigidi? All these carvings. Where am I going to see wood easily? So these are the things I do, and we just thank God. We thank God for life.
Over time, I believe since you've been into this artwork, there have been a lot of challenges.
Yes.
What are the major challenges that you've been trying to, like, you make some step to make sure this what you are doing improve and people get to know you, but at the end of the day you could not, you try all means. What are the major challenges that you face so far?
The only challenge me I'm having in Badagry is, let me say, if most of the time, if I want to get my material, especially I use acrylic paints, then I use fabrics around me here. The only challenge, this is part of the challenge of if I want to get material, I go all the way to Ojuelegba, to get materials like that. I think being we have something here, something like that here in Badagry, so to reduce the stress and everything. Then
How about in terms of making your business big, making people get to know you, even within Badagry, looking at the
actually
challenges in the industry?
yes, the challenges is, should I can't say, because me, I've never think about that. The reason why I said that is this. I believe as an artist, if my artwork communicate or connect to
Yeah.
you, you will love it, you will contact me and you will buy it. So let me say maybe most of my works is not connected to these people. So
Okay.
that's why, because me, I tell people that I'm not in haste. I mean, to sell my paintings, because I believe what I'm selling the real thing, the authentic thing. Because if I'm talking about Ego, if I'm talking about Badagry, I'm talking about Benin. So these are real things that if you can confirm yourself.
Yeah.
So, and I believe in what I'm doing. So I don't want to be in a situation whereby I will be forcing myself or my art to people. No, I want them to, because I believe as an artist, for me to pass through a lot of pain or difficulties to produce my piece. So these people just have to, contact and, collect what they love to collect from me. So I should not be in that position to start, because it's not tomato, it's not pepper that
Yeah.
I have to sell. No, this is an art piece. This is a long, I mean, something that can stay for a long, not something that I can consume immediately.
Yeah.
You understand? As an artist, I can relate and it will be existing. In fact, we have some set of artists that they are late now and their
But
work are still selling,
yeah.
and that is how it is. So that's the power of art. So as for me, in terms of selling in Badagry, I don't really have any issue or problem with that, because um, if my artwork is connected to anybody, they will look for me and they will buy it. After all, I have a lot of international business I'm doing, like me selling outside the country. So it's because my artwork are connected to them, and they really love the narrative behind my work. So they look from, and my Instagram page, most of them even message me on Instagram.
Okay.
They message me on Instagram and we do business, we sign contract, and I send their works, then they pay me. So that's how I've been living.
Looking at tourism and artworks, it's intertwined. What way do you think Badagry, both the government, the people, can leverage on artwork to improve Badagry tourism?
Yeah, there is a conversation I have with a tour guide in Badagry here. So I said nobody is ready to do anything for anybody.
Okay.
And if anybody yes, if anybody wants to do something for anybody, definitely he has his own
Game.
game.
Yeah.
He know where he's going.
Yeah.
Tourism should be something that we need to even push more than the way we are pushing it here in Badagry. Because look at Benin. Look at what they are doing in Benin. Look at their tourism center. It's mind blowing. As for me, I keep on saying, look at our museum in Badagry. Though a lot of people are coming, but there are some things we need to have in that space
They are not there.
that are not there. We need a full-time artist that will be busy there working. Even if we don't receive a lot of people outside, at least people inside should be busy. Like that place should be lively as a
Okay.
museum.
Okay. Know that people will just come and see what has been there.
without no activities,
Yeah.
without nothing. That place is just silent.
Yeah.
That is a museum. It has to be busy always. So these are the things. Or they should try to keep on developing different programs that will make that place busy.
Yeah.
So these are the things they need in the museum. Now, as for me, at least I think they should try to create a space for, indigenous artists
To encourage youth.
so this will help their tourism. Imagine a scout outside country,
Yeah.
or a tourist, coming to Badagry. Imagine them visiting the museum, and they have a special space where artists
works.
just gather,
Yeah,
working.
to design.
Look at Lekki. We have Jack on the art market. That is where I do buy my bronze. I buy bronze a lot.
Okay.
And
You
antiques.
collect work.
Yes, I collect antiques, old works.
Okay.
I have old crown. I have the old warriors dress. I have different antiques. I buy bronze. I buy these things, and I keep it in my space. So these are the things we need to have in Badagry, where we need to like selling beads. We have natural things that they can be selling too. In a creative way.
Craft work.
Exactly. So these are the things that we need, but we don't have space like that here in Badagry, and I think that is part of. That is what will help.
In tourism
aspect.
And at the same time, it's not, apart from helping. Yeah, it's part of helping tourism in terms of making money.
Yeah, exactly.
Because some people, they may not even have intention of buying artwork. But by the time they visit the tourist center, see guys doing, a lot of guys doing some works. How much do you sell it? And at the same time, it's a means to empower the youth.
Exactly.
Because there are a lot of youths that
even have something to do, but no way to showcase it.
Yeah.
And I believe by doing things like that, it will trigger their own, zeal, and they'll start doing something.
Yeah, they will be encouraged to do more.
So that's it. These are the part of things that we need to, take a look of. A lot of things. We have a lot of talented people in Badagry, people that are dancing, people that are artists, people that are, poets, and a lot of things. But, we just have to have something that will keep on
encouraging them to do more.
That will make a lot of people to want to showcase what they have.
Yeah.
And that's, I talked about how we can, help when it comes to tourism, how the artists can be involved.
Yeah.
So I think we have something like that too, where, for example, we have the theater. The theater in a museum where they do their shows and all that. If they can try to, like, what's it called? They can try to bring up a program. It can be every month, once in a month program. A lot of people will be like, everybody will want to come and see what is happening.
What's going on there?
Everybody will want to do something. Some will be interested to be active there too.
Yeah,
some will want to do something. So these are the things that and by the time they start doing this thing, they'll see that a lot of people will be growing.
Yeah.
People will start, developing different
ideas. It wouldn't be like the youth have to depend on
anybody,
some person, before they can do this.
Because imagine them having a show like that, and they pay them, they can use that to sustain or, assist themselves.
And looking at the level of youths in Badagry without job, everybody is just.
As for me, I keep on saying that Badagry people are not lazy, especially when it comes to the youth.
Of course.
There are some things I can't mention here, but you see them doing some kind of work, and they are surviving. So this shows how serious they are. How I wish we have companies.
Some jobs are very risky, but
they do it. They do it because they have to survive.
Yeah.
So that shows how serious and how how serious they are.
Yeah.
Let me use that word.
So definitely, if they have more opportunities,
they will go for it. How I wish we have these strong companies in Badagry where they can survive and see something to do. They will do it. We have people that cut grass, to survive. We have people that that dig suck away just to survive. We have a lot of them. Some do laboral works, to survive. So I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this shows how serious we are in Badagry. Badagry youth are not lazy at all. We are not lazy. If we see anything, so far we can, we can rely on that money they are paying. We don't have any problem.
And over the world, their countries are just relying on tourism and they are doing very fine. So looking at it, what can you rating Badagry tourism and how it has been done over time? What can you say about it?
Apart from the activities that the Badagry museums needs to have, though one or two tourists are coming
Yeah.
and they really enjoy the what we have in the space and all that. There are some activities that we need to have in Badagry that are not working the way it's supposed to. Unlike museum having this kind of different program every week or every month, I don't know. Having artists in their space, doing different things like cover, bead sellers, all this painting, all these small miniatures works, people that are selling antiques, old carvings, different things like natural fruits that they can be selling in the space so that it will make the space busy. These are the things that we are lacking in the space in Badagry Museum. So it's not even encouraging the space, because apart from the what we have in the museum, nothing
new is coming up.
So at least we should have something that will keep on making the space busy.
Okay. You mentioned something relating to the fact that artwork is you are seeing it as one of an area where there's a lot of
money. Yes.
Yeah. What made you think about that?
You see, we have people outside there that want to buy art. I mean, something authentic, something serious. And how I wish in Badagry today, because look at Oshogbo.
Okay.
They are doing Oshogbo festival, and Oshogbo is worldwide.
Yeah, of course.
Now they are global.
Thousands of people
are coming to Oshogbo during Oshogbo festival, and we have a lot of Oshogbo artists, and they are doing well. So through art, a lot of people know Oshogbo.
Yeah.
Is it in Brazil, USA, London? Just name those countries. They know Oshogbo, and they know Oshogbo through art. How I wish we are serious like that in Badagry. So that's what I can say.
But I think we have some festivals in Badagry, but I don't think they promote in the process as much.
There's no, apart from 2013 at Badagry Museum, when I did my first exhibition with Mr. Akonde, Mr. Awesu Gafar, Mr. Adara, this man that do coconuts, just coconuts. All these people they are trying when it comes to Badagry art, because that's what I name my own painting. We have the Oshogbo art, we have the Ife art. Me, I name my own art for Badagry art. Because I'm talking about Badagry, and if you see most of my paintings, they have this kind of big eye. And this is trying to talk about the kind of eye people use to look the Ego people. You understand? So this is how I, narrate my own story or my art. So there are some things that we are lacking during their festival. They only care about the programs. Maybe people that they want to give award, people that they want to dance or whatever. When it comes to art, it's zero. To be sincere with you, and I can say it anywhere, it's zero. They don't really imagine the importance of art. They don't even check it. They don't care about it.
Even the government,
they really need to push more effort to these things, because imagine in a program, I mean, especially the coconut program, where we have the exhibition going on, and people backing these artworks, and facing
they never even see
they don't even care. So this shows that they don't really care about the art in Badagry. They don't really care. And to be sincere with you, bet it with me, people outside value our work done.
our people.
than our people. They only care about the program going on as at that period, as at that moment. They don't care about, art. Even if they don't want to buy, I think there's a way of, dealing with these people. It's like, my people saying that,
Yeah, of course.
so they don't have that thing. But few of them only support, few of them. And I can say Mr. Mesewaku, the man that is leading them, is trying when it comes to encouraging artists. He's trying a lot. He's trying. But these are the things I would love people like him to see again in terms of how can they push Badagry art. Because look at the Oshogbo art, look at Ife art, look at Igbo art, look at Bini art. At least we should try to push Badagry art.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yes.
We've seen there are a lot of works here in terms of we will have a metal work here.
Yes.
This metal work that is here today. What can you say about it? What
Actually, this is done by one of my friends. He's an artist and he worked with this metal artist, famous metal artist Dr. Popola.
Okay.
So this my friend worked under him.
Okay.
So this is part of my dream. I would love to own a museum.
Okay.
Maybe in future. So that's why I have a lot of artifacts. I collect artifacts, I collect metalworks, I collect most of my colleagues' paintings. I mean my contemporaries.
Okay.
So I collect their paintings. And most of the museum I've been to, there are some questions I ask myself. Though in a museum, I believe the story they are telling in the museum have to just remain
what it is.
It is. We talked about the slavery.
Yeah.
We talked about, but as for me, I would love to have a museum where we will talk about the past and present. So that is
Connecting it.
yes. So that is where contemporary art came in. Contemporary something present.
Yeah.
So we talked about the modern slavery. Talked about how we have been doing individually. The way our daily life.
Okay.
And how
we relate
and how we need to hold ourselves. Yeah. How we need to remember the roots.
Our roots.
So these are the things. And again, in a museum whereby you have an antiques that talks about how people mingle language to their language, like different language to the language, which is totally wrong. And I keep on saying this. In Badagry today, a lot of people are fond of these things. And I think this is a way. I think we have a museum like that or a gallery like that here that talks about these things. Especially our leaders. Mingling different language, especially English, to their language.
Yeah,
and before you know it, these things will start fading away.
Yeah, and it will forming some form of language like a adulterated or broken part of
which
the language.
Which is totally wrong.
Yeah.
You can hear an Igbo man saying that I get toya. I understand it all. And all these things are wrong. If you want to tell somebody is crazy, there's a way to say it in some say it purely adalene. You understand?
Yeah, correct.
Nothing like acraze. So these things are things that a lot of Badagrians have been used to. And we need to remember
over time. And that it's called my conscious. I've always talked about that too, in the sense that there are some communities in Badagry today now that you hardly see people that speaks the dialect purely.
Exactly.
Some household outrightly does not speak the language, and gradually the thing is fading off.
And see, I'm not saying that civilization should not come in.
Of course.
But that does not mean we should now, chase the real thing, that real us.
The language is part of the people.
It's part of us.
It's part of who you are.
And before you know it, other languages will start, fighting us because we are not even pure enough.
Yeah.
So these are the things I take a look of.
Okay, unlike even leading to the questioning your ownership of the territory.
Unlike me, I name myself Abi. my surname is Atiku.
Yes.
My Muslim name is Kamal.
Yeah.
Then my indigenous name is Sewanu.
Okay.
Even if you check a look of Sewanu, Sewanu is just like a Christian name, not a real Egu name.
Yeah.
Because if you really want to really want to check, you will see the real Egu name are Hunga, Hunkpe,
Yeah.
Hunami.
Yeah.
You understand things like that. But you know where you see Sena, Seipe, Sewanu, Sesede, these are Christianity
advanced part of the
Egu.
Yeah, it's not deep.
It's not deep enough. So that is where my narrative of talking about the Egun people came in.
That we need to
just hold ourselves.
Our culture,
let's
our language,
forget the fact
our
that,
identity.
Yeah, forget the fact that we are politics. We are kings. We are this and that. We should remember the roots. Because without that root,
we are nobody.
We are nobody.
Because at every point there's a need to trace everybody to his or her roots.
Yes. So we just have to hold it tight. And if there is a way of trying to correct ourselves in this thing, it can be in true programs.
Yeah.
We should try and do something.
Yeah, and
especially in Badagry.
So what should people be expecting, like in terms of your work, in terms of
people should expect let me say something good. People should expect this is how I want to put it, because I'm a kind of person that I keep on researching, especially about Egun people, the history about them, and the story behind them, and what is happening to them now. If I see the wrong thing that the Egun people they are doing, I will include it in my work and I will say it outside. This is what my people are doing. That is not good. Let's try
this is what they are doing that is good.
Good. So this is that's what I talked about my art. I talked about the past and the present of the Egun people. So these are the things so they should expect something good when they are doing something good. And they should respect the other side of the bad when they are doing it bad.
Yeah, this is Sato Drum.
Yeah.
Like this this purely your work.
Yes.
Like how long does it take to build this? I think this is one of the tallest drum we have.
Yeah, in Badagry.
How does it take? How long does it take to build something like this? And
the wood on its own, I get it in Benin Republic because I don't have any contact of like getting it here.
Yeah, because it's a special
wood. So I get it in Benin Republic and it's very expensive. And apart from that, it takes for me to finish it, after them, peeling the body, trying to hollow the drum to make holes of the drum. It takes them, let's just say 1 month. To finish everything. Then when the drum get to me, I use about 2 months, to finish it up. I'll make my carvings, my patterns, my wood carvings, on the body. Yeah. Then make my African, African motifs on the body. Then before I start, use some, chemical that will make it last longer. Then after that, I will try to, use my paints. I love painting most of my woods blue. And the reason is that I want the blue to be my trademark. And once they see any carvings with blue, they will know that, no, this is Sewan. This is Badagry boy. This is this, that. So that is why I love painting my carvings blue. So it takes me, let's just say 3 months
to work on
to finish. Yes, to finish the Sato Drum.
And looking at it, is it affordable? If you had spent so much time and resources,
artwork is affordable for anybody. Because I believe if you are really connected to something, you will want to go to any length.
How expensive?
So that's why I said it's affordable to anybody. Anybody. So far you are connected, you will look for the money and you buy it.
And you are ready to sell all?
Yes, I'm ready to sell them in a special place because I don't really love somebody that buy paintings and keep it in their house. I love connections. I love when somebody have a special space for an artwork, to do something important with the work, that will sell me as an artist myself. So I will never regret me selling my paintings to you or my art piece to you. But I don't really sell my painting for anybody because I want people that
Somebody that will showcase it.
exactly. So that's it. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. What's your message to Badagry youth? In short?
The message is that Badagry you should keep on doing the way they are doing with the strength and everything. Because I believe we are trying in Badagry. It's not easy in the country, but we are surviving. We are surviving. And it's very rare in Badagry to hear maybe somebody steal something today, police station tomorrow. We are working in Badagry. We have that strength. But I can only say or pass a message to our high people in Badagry
offices and
like they should try and support Badagry youth through programs, through different activities that will encourage Badagrians. So I think that's what, because Badagry people are talented. We have a lot of talented people in Badagry. I know of Badagry people that are big artists today and they are not in the country. Yes, they are contemporary artists and they are outside country doing very well. And they talked about Badagry. I mean through their works. So imagine, and you know, we have a set of artists that talks about the politicians in Badagry and they're outside country fully. Do we know what they are talking about them?
No.
So they should use this position or the office they have, you know, to do something good so that people can say good things about them. Because we don't know what these people are talking about them or saying about them. So these are the things I can tell, because Badagry youth are trying, they are pushing, they are struggling a lot. So, and I would say we should just keep on doing it because nobody will do it for us. We just have to do it for ourselves. So that is why I'm doing it on my own. So that's just it. So we should keep on doing it, and our high people in high position here in Badagry should keep on, you know, assisting one way or the other, to keep on pushing, encouraging. Even if they are pushing their own career, at least they should try and, you know, assist the youth. They should assist the youth anyway. So.
All right, viewers, thank you for staying with us. We are at Space today, where we are. The artwork is being shown. We see different type of artworks that talk about Badagry, talk about the people, talk about the culture. Apart from the fact that he is an artist, he's still a collector. He collects antiques. You know, his space is within Badagry, open for anybody to visit. You're interested in buying artwork, you just want to, you know, for sightseeing and see what's going on and what more you intend to know about Badagry people. The space is here in Badagry and the open space is still ongoing until the 10th of May 2025. We encourage everybody that is in this video to try as much as possible you can to visit this place. There is a lot to see. There's a lot to see, both his work and those he collected. You know, for those that have not seen some special works before, it's here for you, for people within and outside Badagry. Thank you for staying with us as we bring more to you about art in Badagry. Have a nice day ahead.